Nigga take dick in the ass, yeah, that nigga got a pussy. I'm your bitch, I'm fucking your bitch, she sucking me, ooh.
That don't work. There's no way out of this one.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Mudge, whatever you want to call me. I just want to say I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all been going crazy summing up. We almost at 1K, and y'all also been following my Instagram. Bro, I'ma just say it now. A lot of y'all are fly, bro. I might have to make a video on it. I ain't gonna lie. Also, subscribe to my second channel, 721. I'm gonna be recording a lot of film stuff on there and posting it. But anyways, man, enough chatted. Let's get into the topic today. Today, we're gonna be talking about the one and only Vicious. I'm pretty sure y'all know about already, the new YSL signee. He blew up early 2025 for his looks, and a lot of people were saying that he looks like Young Thug and sounds like Young Thug. But not only was his looks taking him off, but his music as well at the time. A lot of people were loving it, and it's absolutely crazy to see where he is now. He recently dropped a tape called Tumblr Music, and the cover absolutely went crazy on all social media platforms. He was trying to do a recover of Tupac's album cover. There was a lot of hate. There was a lot of love. People were just like being like, why are you trying to be like Tupac when you got edges and nails done? I have nothing against it personally. Feel free to express yourself however you want. Now, I feel like recently there's been a big issue with coming up with original ideas creatively wise. But that's the thing about Vicious, because Vicious kind of uses inspo from older tapes or older art in general to put on his cover. I feel like he does that a lot, not only just to get the reaction out of people, but he knows it's going to get the eyes. He also did that method with the project called Before Tumblr Music, where he uses Prince's self-titled album as an inspiration for the cover. I will say that this project wasn't so bad, and sometimes it's very hard to separate the art from the artist. When Vicious started blowing up for real, like everybody started loving him. He had bangers. FNN was blowing up. You Fancy was blowing up. You Bad was blowing up. And I'm not even finna lie. When he first came around, You Fancy was on repeat for me. Like that song went platinum in my playlist. I feel like Studio Addict overall was really good. Songs like FNN, Yay, One Beer, Slide Out. At the time, it really seemed like Vicious was really gonna go up. People stopped caring about the image. Then, in typical SoundCloud fashion, he got them allegations, bro. Of course, Vicious was accused of talking to minors. A lot of people were just like, what is actually going on? At first, it was kind of he say, she say. Then there was a lot of proof on Twitter, passed around on social media platforms. And then eventually, Vicious did come out and say in one of his songs that he admitted it. Like, he was just like, you know what? I messed up. I was wrong. Whole world went bonkers. Not the world, but you get what I'm saying. Everybody was completely shocked. Nobody expected someone to just come up and just like admit it. I think someone we know, Audemars Wick, need to go and take that advice, because bro, he's been ducking them allegations ever since. I feel like ever since that situation happened, like for Vicious, it keeps getting crazier and crazier and even crazier for him. Another thing about Vicious is like some of his bars in his song get really popular because of how crazy and controversial they are. Now in the song Statement, I'm gonna just read some of the lines that he said. He said, I might call Apollo, that my backbone. I know I effed up, I know I'm dead wrong, and I don't even want to make her head home. Full on admitted it in the song. Like he even said he was wrong. Like what? I think that's where a lot of the hate stems from within the SoundCloud community, because he's like full on admitting, and he's kind of playing with this narrative of what he was painting with. Now there's another song that he dropped, I'm pretty sure like a secret account or like a throwaway account on SoundCloud called YVL Shooter 6, and he had a R-word bar, and a lot of people were going crazy over it at first. Here, let me just play it real quick. Now, I just want to say, I get the bar that he was trying to say, but it's the fact that it's 2025, bro. You can't be saying stuff like that. But that's what I mean by playing into the narrative. Like, we all know that he knows about the situation at hand, and he's just gonna play along with it for the simpler fact he knows it's gonna get him views and attention. For the people that don't understand the bar, let me just break it down for you real quick. So when you say he came in with his D, he's talking about a gun at hand. And when he says he's trying to R-word something, that means he's trying to shoot someone. Now, I'm not trying to justify the bar. I just wanted to break it down for some people who might not have gotten it. But even then, he knows what he's doing. Like, bro, nobody's gonna say that, you know? One thing I do have to say, though, is like, it's crazy that he still keep on going even though he gets a lot of hate on social media platforms. Props to him, honestly, because I feel like it takes a lot of mental strength just to like ignore that and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep rapping. If you guys don't know, Vicious is dropping the tape on June 6th, which is this Friday, called B4FN. He did drop a trailer for the project, I'm pretty sure on all platforms. Here, let me just show you real quick. Now, can I be completely honest with y'all, bruh? I'm low-key messed with the trailer. And I'm not saying I don't think this project gonna be 10 out of 10. I'm not saying this project's gonna be good, none of that. I just love the style of the trailer because it reminds me of that 80s vibe. I think he's trying to go for more of a punk rock theme. It kind of reminds me of the movie Gia. Now, if you haven't seen Gia, go ahead and watch that movie because that movie is absolutely fire. But yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of. You can also tell it's inspiration from Sid Vicious, who was a rock star back in the 70s. Now, if you don't know who Sid Vicious is, Sid Vicious was a guitarist. He played for Sex Pistols back in the 70s, late 70s. He was also known for some pretty controversial things, which kind of led to his demise. And I'm really starting to think that's who Nine Vicious is really getting a lot of his inspiration from, like the video, the name, you know, like playing into the narrative of this bad thing going on. Like Sid Vicious used to walk around with like the Nazi symbol, I don't know if I can say the word, but the Nazi symbol on his shirt, and he just kind of walked around with like IDGAF vibes, and like, bro, like, it reminds me of Nine Vicious because he's playing into the narrative of not caring. Now let's talk about the cover art for B4FN. Now it's obviously Disney inspired, but it does have some alterations to it. As you can see, there's a lot of A's on a lot of the Mickey Mouse's ears, as well as a lot of the characters are wearing FN hats. Now the original cover art for this was a Disneyland memorial. I'ma just type the word. It was a poster that was created by Wally Wood. But Nine Vicious got a lot of backlash for this, for the simple fact that people were like looking at it detail in detail. A lot of people were saying that Nine Vicious is like an advocate for bad assault, you know? People are also saying that he's playing into that narrative. One comment says he know what he doing, and people just letting it slide like it's nothing. Discussing on bro, music ain't what it is no more. Now a lot of people are saying he's weird. A lot of people saying like he's just odd, you know. If you want my honest opinion, I just believe that he's playing into the narrative of what he was already painted with, like I said before. I feel like now he's just taking his narrative to the extremist level, and like he just does not care at all. Now for this tape, I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to expect from it. I know Nine Vicious does have good songs here and there. Am I expecting good music? Yes. Am I expecting bad music? Also, yes. I feel like Nine Vicious could be a little bit repetitive, but he did post a snippet 28 minutes ago as I'm making this video. Here, I'm gonna just let it play for you guys real quick. Bitch, your ass, nigga, I ain't no blood. Getting around, that's some ice. Take your bitch, then make a move. Put it so wet like you fresh out the water. Put it so wet like you fresh out the pool. Give me that right out, don't you just stop. It ain't my kid, that's some motherfucking food. Why the hell you be time? I need that, none of you. Man, I just listened to the snippet for the first time, the whole thing. I'm sorry to admit, but that bit was tough. I feel like my main problem with it, though, is that he spams the say what ad-lib. He always talking about what, say what. Wow, I'm like, bro, can you use another ad-lib? Now, in this song, it sounds like he samples Young Thug's Thief in the Night, and as we know, he signed to YSL, so he got that cleared probably automatically. Him and Ahmed uses a lot of samples in his song, so maybe we'll see that more on the tape as well. Who knows what we're gonna see? Who knows what Nine Vicious is gonna do these next couple weeks? The tape is coming out Friday, we'll see. I appreciate y'all so much for watching my videos, subscribing, liking, follow my Instagram. Let's get to 1K. We almost there already. Appreciate y'all boys so much. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Continue to keep going. 721 shit. Mudge out.